Hi, my name's Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Range Rover Sport, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 3-litre SD V6 HSE 2016 on a 65 plate. It's done 45,225 miles, fuel economy, which is pretty tremendous really, urban 35.8, extra urban 44.1, and combined is 40.4. A 0 to 60 time of 6.8 seconds, a top speed of 130 miles per hour out of a 306 brake horsepower, 6-cylinder 24 valve engine. Road tax, 6 months is £145.75 and 12 months is only £265. Great value for money, considering the old ones are £565. It's kind of, well, around about half price. We've got the xenon headlamps, the black Range Rover badge, black grille. At the bottom there we've got front parking sensors, high pressure headlamp wash, front fogs, black wheels fitted with Goodyear Eagle F1 tyres, all in good condition. You've got this kind of imitation Range Rover or imitation vent on the top here with Range Rover written on it. Power folding door mirrors, contoured side steps, the lower plastic bit here which protects the bottom of the doors. We've also got keyless entry, also keyless close. Just touch the door handle there and the car locks itself, so long as you've got the key in your pocket. Then when you come back, again, so long as you've got the key in your pocket, it'll open again. So that's nice and easy to get into. It's keyless ignition as well, keyless start. It's got the Santorini black roof there, rear privacy glass, the integrated rear spoiler again in black, and the covered wiper, which is handy in winter, stops it kind of freezing to your screen, or should do anyway. Reversing camera there is just next to the number plate. Got power open, power closed tailgate, rear load cover. Make sure it's in the track. Plenty of room in the back. It's got a spare wheel, it's not just an inflation kit. It's got the reversing sensors in the rear bumper there, the twin chrome exhaust tips, power closed tailgate, these are quite an improvement on the rear seats on the old Range Rover Sport. As you can see here, my the rear headrest isn't right in the middle of my shoulders, and you don't have to knock it up. You can just jump in and you're comfortable straight away if you're an adult. You've also got the Isofix child seat anchor points, rear armrest, cup holders, magazine nets here, and this is it's quite a modern thing inside. Not the piano black, it's got kind of a, it's looks like aluminium carbon fibre. Massive speakers, great sound system in the Range Rover too. Really lovely. Doesn't look like it's been sat in. It's got the big deep pile over mats as well in the back. I'll just take you for a ride in it. Just the car you need on a day like this. Range Rover Sport. There we go. We've got two of these keys. It's keyless go. So long as you've got the key in your possession, in your pocket or a handbag or whatever you want, it will start. Once we've done that, just get the old hand sanitizer going. It looks like we're going into lockdown on Thursday. Today is Monday, and if we do go into lockdown, we will still be carrying on with click and collect. All our cars are sanitised. Lance goes right through them with I think it's hydrogen peroxide spray, which costs a fortune. He's very thorough. We're very careful at the garage. We're doing our best not to let other people in the cars. If you come to pick the vehicle up, it will have been sanitised before you pick it up, and you're the only one to get in it. We've also got a key sanitizer. We're sanitising the office out all the time, cleaning the desks after anybody's been in. So we'll be doing our best. So please, obviously keep buying cars off us. We will be hopefully continuing to operate during lockdown, and it's the way we've been operating for 4 or 5 years now. Hence these videos. We prep them. We'll try and agree a deal with you over the telephone, even if you've got a part exchange. Then, when you come to pick the car up, we'll take a small deposit, usually £250. When you come to pick the car up, you can then go for a drive in it. It'll have been sanitised. If for any reason you don't like the vehicle, we'll just give you your deposit back. If you do like it and you're happy, we'll just continue with the deal. You'll drive away in the car, and you'll be the only one who's sat in it after it's been sanitised. So far better than having the car delivered to your door by some Herbert that you've never seen before. You don't know how they've got there, what's happened to the car, whether it has been sanitised, and where he's been on the way to drop your car off. So come and buy a car off us. www.ggcars.co.uk. If this car's gone, hopefully we'll have another one that'll suit you. Okay, the service history, as you can see there in the big writing. 8th of 2nd 2017, 11,053 miles at Land Rover Stoke. 8th of 5th 2018, 18,678 miles Land Rover Stoke. 5th of the 2nd 2019, 26,650 miles Land Rover Stoke. 9th of the 3rd 2020, 39,395 miles Land Rover Stafford. So really good service history, proper dealer service history, low miles, great car, great colour combination, great spec, lovely to drive. Okay, I'll take you for a ride in it now. Again, when I said before, great days to be driving a Range Rover just like this. You see the river there. I live alongside this river, and when I was coming home the other night, there's a massive queue of traffic, and the road on the other side where I come up was flooded. And there was a policeman there, and there was cones and so on, and he was making people turn around. Well, this is basically, without going all the way round back through Preston and coming this way in a massive traffic jam, there was no way for me to get home. So when I got to the front, I was in a Range Rover Vogue, I said, what's the problem? And obviously the police officer thought I was a numbskull because the road's flooded. He says, the water's a foot deep there. And I said, no problem, officer, this will go through 21 inches of water. Anyway, he still wouldn't let me through. He probably thought, smart ass. Range Rover driver, I'm not letting you through anyway. So, but they're absolutely fantastic. I love these cars. They drive so well. I don't think you can find a better driving car at all. One of my other favourite cars is a Bentley Continental GT, which I quite like the ride of, but I prefer being up in the air like you are with this. You can see all round, and plus the higher up you are, the less likely you are to drown if you do get stuck in flood water. They're just fantastic to drive. You just float along. Using this road every day and in all different cars, you feel the bumps. The roads in Preston are absolutely shocking. They spend all the money making stupid cycle lanes that nobody uses and causing traffic jams there. Massive traffic jam in the morning, massive traffic jam at night, because they've taken a lane to put the to use for a cycle, well, for 2 cycle lanes, so that one cycle coming this way and one cycle going the other way can keep 6 foot apart. Unfortunately, now nobody can, if there's 3 cars waiting to turn right, nobody can turn left to go into Preston, and it happens every morning and every night. Chaos. This is the road that's flooded here, and as I say, Range Rover is just straight through. You just have to be careful of not causing a bow wave, really, and you know, like flooding the sides. So back to the car. Beautiful. I think it used to be called Fuji White. Whether it still is Fuji White, I don't know. But Santorini black roof, black leather upholstery. Front and rear seats are heated. You've got paddle shift here. It's automatic. You can knock the gear shift across there into sport and change up and down like so. It shows you big clear display on the dash there what gear you're in when you're in manual. But the automatic gearbox is so good. There is absolutely no reason for changing it into manual. You'd be a fool to do so, because the gear changes are imperceptible. I'll just, we're going uphill now, but I'll just slow down for this roundabout, even though there's nothing coming and everybody will curse me. Right, so we set off. There you go, change gear there, change gear again. It's just fantastic cars. Nice and simple. Got everything you need, but simple to use. You don't jump in the car, look at it and go, you know, how do I switch it on? It's all laid out really, really simple. We've got 3 position memory seats here. Let's see, we've got power folding door mirrors there. Press the 2 buttons. This has got contoured side steps on, non-slip ones. You've got here your audio controls. I've turned my iPhone down, so I'm going to have to stop, turn it up to demonstrate the audio system. Normally I would just be able to tell it, I won't say its name, but the Apple operating system to play music, and then I could just use the controls on the steering wheel to turn the music up or click over. I'll show you the sat nav. That's the sat nav there. Very, very easy to program. It's got Bluetooth hands-free, obviously, and Bluetooth audio streaming. I'll just get somewhere where we can just park for a second. There's a car behind me now. The good thing with a Range Rover is you can park anywhere. Alright, stop. We'll just get further up the road. It's climate control. The heated seats are there. The one and only thing I think I don't like on the new Range Rovers is this heated seat button. You know, there's a button there. You should be able to just press it, click it 3 times and it's on red hot, click it twice, medium, once, but no, unfortunately you click the switch to give you the display on the dash, and then you have to do like so, and then, you know, that's I'm surprised at Land Rover, Range Rover, because everything else is so easy to use, and that's just stupid, especially when you get in the morning and your car's scrolling through everything, and you can't, that's when you want your heated seats on, and you can't switch it on for a few seconds. Right, so let's turn this up. Let's see, where's my music? Right, so we'll turn it up, and then when we get going, why has he stopped behind me? Some kind of numpty. Anyway, so I'll just demonstrate the audio system. Hey Siri, play music. And then we'll turn it up here. Just pause it. The sound's absolutely fantastic, and as you can see, they're so easy to drive. You can see for miles, you can see over everybody in front of you, and so it's got a reversing camera too. Just give it some gas going up the road here. When we get the wheels straight, you see all the spray even on this road. But we're above it. You see over there, it's coming above their window line, so no doubt their part of the vision's obscured. But this is just, you know, it's weather do your worst, and it's just not going to bother you. Heated front screen as well. Another fantastic feature of the Range Rover. Jumping in the morning, everybody else is freezing to death outside and scraping the screen and spraying it with the stuff that ruins your wiper blades. You just sit in, press a button, get your heated seats on, and just wait for all your windows to clear. I'm really pleased to see that Jaguar Land Rover are in profit this year. I'm not sure what this next lockdown will do for them, but it's a good sign anyway. And to be fair, it's where they should be, because in my opinion, far nicer to drive than BMWs and Mercedes-Benz. They're four-wheel drives. I probably shouldn't be saying that, because we sell plenty of BMWs and we sell plenty of Mercedes-Benz, but we sell more Range Rovers these days. Even John at the garage, who usually likes high-powered saloons, he's got a taste for Range Rovers now, so they're not automatically mine when they come in, and he's laid claim to this. So obviously I'll be setting as many annoying bleeps and speed limits and moving the chair and all the positions as much as possible. We've got cruise control on the right hand side again. It's really simple cruise control to use. Just waiting for the day home it is in the outside lane. It's such a relaxed way of driving. You've got a massive front central armrest, you've got these armrests here, big brakes to pull 2 tons to a stop. If I just go into reverse there, you'll see that, the reversing camera. There's nobody behind me. And also the wing mirrors or the door mirrors dip when you're reversing, so you can see you're not going to curb your alloys, but also with the depth of the wall. I mean, just looking at this car in front, the camber of the back wheels, and I couldn't think of anything worse to drive than that. Of course, I'm not 18 anymore. Right, so we'll click the one click, cruise on, and it shows you nice green lights on the dashboard. Some are pretty vague, and I can just increase it. There's nothing coming there, but I'll just click up till we get to 70. Oh, just gone a bit too far there. 70 miles an hour, and we're doing just over 1500 revs. So you can hardly hear anything. It's really windy today. We're expecting gale force winds. You can hardly hear any tyre noise. Goodyears are doing the job on the corners of the car. Just a beautiful car. The black wheels as well, and the black side steps, the black bottoms of the doors, and then the black roof as well. It's really, really nice contrast in the black grille. Just slow down, and actually I would like to speed up because it looks like that guy's carrying something on his knee. I could be wrong, or something going straight through the center console right up here. You see all sorts. I'm pretty sure they've put a load of 5G towers around this roundabout, and it just causes people to do crazy things all the time. Got a menu here. You scroll through the menu, the driving features, trip computer, instrument display, vehicle setup, and you can set things like the automatic lock-in when you drive off, the 2-stage lock-in, whether your wing mirrors, your door mirrors dip when you put it in reverse, and how long your headlights stay on when you get home at night. And it's fun. Where I live, it's fantastic because when my car's parked, it shines on the door and it stays on. You set it to stay on 30 seconds or longer if you like, and it illuminates your path until you get to the door. There's one of those electric cars in front. And to be honest, I wouldn't swap you for the world. Lovely to drive. I have driven them. Lovely to drive. Very, very fast. Lots of equipment, but you know, the technology that powers a diesel car, just igniting the fuel on compression only, no spark or anything, and even a petrol car, everything it takes to get the car going, right from getting the crude oil out of the ground, and you have an electric car and you put electric current in it, it reacts with a magnet and drives the car forward. It's somehow it's just not right. You see here it's a very bad roundabout, and you can see right over this stupid dip that the engineers put in. Just say, very fast, but this guy is over the white line. Oh, that's why he's over the white line, because he's programming his sat nav, not looking where he's going. He's eating a sandwich, programming his sat nav, and driving over the wrong side of the road. Yep, he's still at it. At least he'll know exactly where he was when he killed somebody. Great suspension and steering. Why would you want anything else? And again, fuel economy and so on, and whole life costs. I bet if you looked at the whole life costs of a Range Rover, well, you'll never be able to work it out, because there's so many that are still on the road, still doing a great job for their owners, and they're like 30 years old. You just can't kill them. They're like a Levi shirt. I had a Levi shirt from being 20, the same Levi shirt from being 20, and a pair of original 501s, the proper original 501s that used to be made out of denim that was ½ inch thick. And I had them until I moved house about 8 years ago. My Levi's had just started to wear through here, and there was kind of a little rip on the legs here, and the shirt was just so comfortable. My girlfriend hated them, and so comfortable, I just loved them. And strangely enough, when I moved house, the only things that got lost in the house move was those jeans and my Levi shirt. Spooky, I don't know how that happened. It's anyway, whole life costs of Levi's as well. It's the same thing. You pay more for them, and they'll last you 10 times longer. Right, well, anyway, as much as I'd just like to keep driving this, and I could probably talk all day about them, just trying to think what I've missed out. Front and rear parking sensors, remote open tailgate, power close, just lovely. Oh, we've got here electric height and reach adjustable steering wheel as well, and all those go with the seats. When you set your door mirrors and your steering wheel, your seat, and you program the memory, then next time you get in, those things will change. So it's just basically just how you left it. When we get back to the garage, I'll show you how to pair a mobile, how to delete a mobile, how to set the sat nav, and how to stream audio. And as I say, the sound system in this is really, really good. So I'll finish the test drive there. See you in the next video. We are going to lock down on Thursday in the UK. What have I got? I've got a BMW 335 to video, which will be a nice car. I've got a Mini, which I've been trying to get round to do for ages. But as I say, we will be carrying on. This time I'm going to keep videoing cars as and when we get them. There's just me in the car, so it's not like I'm going to come into contact with anybody else. I video the car, I do the editing, the uploading, all that sort of stuff, so I don't see why there would be any reason that I couldn't just keep working. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. And normally I tell you that you can't buy the car if it's a Range Rover, and don't buy it and try to put you off, but you can buy this one. John's using it. See you in the next video.